Hello YouTubers, Hackers Next Door back with an update on the grill box. First off, I'd like to say, hope you guys have a happy Easter tomorrow. I guess we're doing our Easter today, but anyways, I have come back with the bell peppers, and I had to clean out because there was like a massive ant attack from, I guess, all the spillage on the floor. But I pretty much cleaned that up. I've been watching quite a few videos learning how to clone plants, take seeds, make sure plants taken care of, all kinds of stuff. I mean, tons. So I feel a lot more smarter about this. I don't remember last video or not, but I have 4 blue spectrum bulbs and 1 orange spectrum bulb, or yellow, whatever you want to call it. I call it orange because it's orangish. But I have not gotten to the fan thing. I guess I just like the fans the way they are, and I am using that OMRI organic fish fertilizer from I don't know, the brand is Alaska, I guess. It's OMRI listed right there. But there's something pretty cool about my bell peppers going on here. I don't know if you could see this on the camera or not. I hope you can. Let's see. I don't know if you can see them or not, but there's these 2 little round things right here. Got some little flower buds popping out. But you might be able to see it better on this one because they're bigger. I call this the bigger brother. Or sister, whatever. Bigger sibling. Here is one flower, as you can see, is a lot bigger, and there's some more in there. It's starting to branch off, and I'm hoping that you can clone bell peppers as easily as people say they can clone pot, I guess. Because, I don't know, I'm not knowing if I'll get good seeds or something, and I'm not so good at remembering to take seeds out of bell peppers when my mom cooks with them. Not really all that much to say. I don't know if the last video these were repotted or not, but there's that one back there. Was one of the smaller ones in a little tiny square pot. And I took all the little small plants out and moved them up here. I have just the 1 CFL on top of them, and that's just all the little plants. Slowly getting these little square ones transplanted as soon as I can get new pots. Right now I'm a little hard on. I don't really have that kind of cash to spend since I don't really have an income in the first place. I'd like to tell you guys about how I do my organically growing stuff. First off, you've seen the fertilizer and then my worm casting mix soil stuff that a friend made. That's pretty much all I do. And I use aquarium water occasionally. Be careful about the creek water. Make sure it's like, if you do capture creek water or rainwater, make sure you bubble it or something, because I made the mistake of doing that, and just by sticking it into this gallon jug, and it started smelling like rotting, I don't know, very disgusting water. It does not smell all that pleasant. I don't know if you noticed, but last time there was a bunch of white stuff all over from like salts buildup and all that from water spilling out. But if you would like to know how to clean that up without using chemicals around your plants, because I know there's a lot of organic gardeners, because the main reason people grow is due to they don't want to buy from government or to save money. And most of the time when you grow, you want to do organics because it saves you money and it's healthier. Nothing wrong with your stuff, with your whatever you're growing. Oh yeah, and I also happen to get some jalapeno seeds. I'm going to start germinating those and getting some jalapenos growing too. Anyways, about the cleaning, I have this good way. It's no chemicals involved at all. I just take a spritzer bottle of some type, and it looks like what you could say brown water, but it's actually because this is what I had at my house, is apple cider vinegar 50-50 mix with water. You could use just about any kind of vinegar. I would, honestly, I'd like to use some distilled white vinegar, but this is what was in the house and I don't really have the spare cash to spend. I do have to admit there is some sort of chemical around, but it's not really up in the plants. I don't know if you can see it, but that little shiny-ish thing right here, you see the little shiny edges? Due to all them ants, I put that down in my storage area, hopefully to attract them away from the plants, and then they'll go down there and eat it. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to affect my plants. If anybody knows whether or not it would affect my plants, let me know, because honestly, I'd rather keep these as organic as I possibly can. But so far, this grow room is like, I don't know, I'm thinking it's the bomb. I love it. It's like having a new friend. Thermometer, I still have it installed right here. I don't know if I showed you, but I zip tied it last time. I don't know if I showed you if I zip tied it last time, but it is now zip tied. All this stuff is still running on that 24-hour timer in case anybody's questioning or not. And oh, some things I learned on some things I watched and read using flowering type bulbs, the ones that will give out the flowering power, which I believe is this blue spectrum stuff, will actually promote your plants to start flowering, and they'll start flowering instead of putting out energy to grow taller and taller. But I guess if you keep them in the vegetative bulbs, which is I believe the yellow or orange spectrum from my understanding, it will actually just keep your plants growing. They will still grow flowering stuff, but their fruits won't be as strong, won't be as rich, whatever. However you want to put it, depending on what you're growing, all that. Yeah, just the orange bulbs, I guess, will keep them growing taller, and the bluish ones will promote flowering. So I guess no matter how old they are, you may probably want to keep them around 6 to 8 weeks old, and then you could force flower, I guess. But I don't know. I just put in these blue ones because a friend said I could just use blue lights and it'll just grow them all the way from start to finish. So I got the blue ones, and they're 6500K like they're supposed to be. So that's my thing right there. But when I put these in, shortly afterwards they started growing flowers, so I couldn't tell whether or not they're supposed to be the short and grow bell peppers or if they just promoted flowering. So I'm thinking about taking maybe 1 or 2 of the blue bulbs out and putting in some orange. I'm not sure. If anybody wants to help me out with that, it'd be great. I believe that's it. Well, see you next Saturday. Hackers out.